Ever wondered how Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest men in the world, made his billions? Let's take a trip down memory lane to the humble beginnings of a young boy in Omaha, Nebraska. Warren Buffett, born in 1930, was not your average kid. He was fascinated by numbers and business from a very early age. He showed an unusual interest in making money. Even as a child, he was constantly thinking of ways to earn a buck or two. When he was just 6 years old, he bought 6 packs of Coca-Cola from his grandfather's grocery store and resold each of the bottles for a nice little profit. His entrepreneurial spirit was evident early on, and it was clear that this young boy was destined for something big. Warren's first real business venture was a paper delivery gig. Yes, you heard it right, a paper boy. He delivered the Washington Post around his neighborhood. But here's the catch. He didn't just deliver newspapers, he accumulated savings from his earnings. This was not just a job for young Warren, it was a business, and he was the boss. Then came the pinball machine business. At 17, Warren and a friend bought a used pinball machine for $25. They installed it in a barbershop, and to their surprise, it was a hit. They reinvested their earnings and bought more machines, placing them in different barbershops. This was Warren's first taste of what would later become his investment strategy. Buy something valuable, let it earn for you, and reinvest the profits. These early ventures were more than just businesses for young Buffett. They were lessons, experiences, and stepping stones that would shape his investment philosophies in the future. They taught him the value of money, the power of compounding, and the importance of reinvesting profits. So, there you have it. A glimpse into the early life of the investment mogul we know today as Warren Buffett. Young Buffett was laying the foundation for his investment empire even without realizing it. Buffett didn't just stumble upon his investment strategy, he learned it from a master. Indeed, the roots of Warren Buffett's investing prowess can be traced back to his education at Columbia Business School, where he was mentored by none other than the father of value investing, Benjamin Graham. At Columbia, Buffett was not just another student. He was a sponge, absorbing every bit of knowledge he could from Graham. Here, Buffett was introduced to the concept of value investing, a strategy that advocates buying stocks for less than their intrinsic value. This principle would become the cornerstone of Buffett's investment philosophy. Graham's teachings revolved around the idea of a margin of safety. He advised his disciples, including Buffett, to always buy at a significant discount to the intrinsic value, to cushion against any unforeseen downturns. This principle resonated deeply with Buffett, who saw the wisdom in avoiding overpriced stocks no matter how attractive they might appear on the surface. But Graham's influence on Buffett wasn't confined to the classroom. After graduation, Buffett worked for Graham's investment firm, further honing his skills and sharpening his investing acumen. It was in this real-world setting that Buffett truly began to understand the power of value investing. He learned to look beyond the numbers and see the true value of a company. During his time under Graham's tutelage, Buffett also learned the importance of patience. He realized that successful investing was not about making quick profits, but about waiting for the right opportunities. This mentality of waiting for the right pitch would become a hallmark of Buffett's investing style. In essence, Buffett's education and mentorship under Benjamin Graham shaped him into the investor he is today. It ingrained in him the principles of value investing, taught him the importance of patience, and schooled him in the art of finding hidden gems in the stock market. Buffett had found his investment philosophy, and he was ready to put it to the test. The stage was set for the rise of one of the world's greatest investors. But as we'll see in the next chapter, the journey was just beginning. Now armed with an investment strategy, Buffett was ready to make his mark on Wall Street. Our story now takes us to the pivotal moment in Warren Buffett's career, the acquisition of Berkshire Hathaway. Back in the early 60s, Berkshire Hathaway was a struggling textile mill, a far cry from the investment powerhouse we know today. Buffett, however, saw potential where others saw a sinking ship. He had a vision to transform this mill into something much bigger. And so, in 1965, Buffett began to buy up shares of Berkshire Hathaway. He started off small, but as the company's situation worsened, he increased his stake. The textile mill was indeed struggling, but Buffett was not deterred. He had a plan, and he was sticking to it. Once he had a controlling stake, Buffett began to transform Berkshire Hathaway. He pivoted away from the failing textile business and instead turned the company into a holding company. He began to acquire stakes in other companies, diversifying his holdings and spreading his risk. One of the sectors that Buffett focused on was insurance. He saw the potential in insurance companies, not just for their profitability, but for their float. The float is the money that insurance companies hold between collecting premiums and paying out claims. This money can be invested, and Buffett took full advantage of this. He used the float from his insurance companies to finance further investments, multiplying his wealth. This strategy was pure genius. It allowed Buffett to grow his wealth exponentially while also protecting him from the volatility of the stock market. He was no longer just an investor, he was now a business owner, controlling a vast empire of companies. With Berkshire Hathaway, Buffett was not just investing in stocks, he was investing in businesses. He was not just making money, he was building wealth. He was not just playing the game, he was changing the rules. With Berkshire Hathaway, Buffett was building an investment juggernaut. Buffett's unique investment strategy was about to pay off in a big way. As we delve deeper into the journey of this financial titan, we discover that his approach, often defying market trends, was not without its rewards. In the mid-80s, Buffett set his sights on Coca-Cola, a company with a solid reputation and a product that had been a household staple for decades. Despite the soft drink industry's ups and downs, Buffett saw Coca-Cola's long-term value. He invested heavily, purchasing a staggering 7% of the company's stocks. Today, Berkshire Hathaway owns 9% of Coca-Cola, making it one of the company's largest shareholders. This investment alone has multiplied in value many times over, contributing significantly to Buffett's wealth. Around the same time, Buffett made another strategic move, acquiring a majority stake in Geico, the auto insurance giant. Buffett had a history with Geico dating back to his mentorship under Benjamin Graham. He recognized the company's potential for steady growth and profitability, even in the face of stiff competition. This ability to identify undervalued companies and his faith in their long-term viability, a hallmark of his investment strategy, was once again proven right. But it wasn't just about making shrewd investments. Buffett's disregard for market trends, his steadfastness in holding onto his investments, and his unwavering belief in the companies he invested in all played a crucial role. When others were selling, Buffett was buying. When others were buying, he was often holding steady. His strategy was not about quick gains, but about long-term value. These major investments, along with numerous others, propelled Buffett's wealth into the billions. His strategy, though often deemed unconventional, had proven to be extraordinarily successful. Warren Buffett, the once paperboy, had become a billionaire investor. His story is a testament to the power of long-term investment, the importance of understanding a company's intrinsic value, and the courage to go against the grain when necessary. So, how can you apply Buffett's wisdom to your own investment journey? Warren Buffett, also known as the Oracle of Omaha, has a few key lessons that have guided his remarkable investment journey. These lessons, though simple, are profound and timeless. Firstly, Buffett is a firm believer in value investing. This means buying stocks for less than their intrinsic value, or in other words, buying a dollar for 50 cents. It's about identifying undervalued companies that have the potential to grow in the long run. It's not about quick wins, but about investing in the future value of a business. Secondly, patience is a virtue in Buffett's playbook. He once said, "The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient." This underscores the importance of waiting for the right opportunity to invest and not being swayed by market fluctuations or short-term trends. It's about playing the long game and letting compound interest work its magic. Thirdly, Buffett emphasizes the importance of understanding the